Tell us where you're from. We're from Oklahoma. Been raining today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't get rain heavy. Did it rain heavy at your work?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. It didn't rain heavy here either.
It just kind of I don't know, just enough to make you want to go to bed and sleep. You know what I mean? It's that kind of rain.
We just heard from Carl's 91-year-old mom that she has the flu.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Kind of going around this area here. The flu's kind of going around.
Yes.
Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you. Tell us where you're from.
Hello.
Welcome in. Good to have you. Good to have you guys.
Yeah, she's 90. She turned 91 just like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
First time catching you. Oh, thank you for being here, Silver Daily Pay. Thank you so much from South Carolina. Awesome.
South Carolina.
Thank you. We're Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, yep.
You might have guessed from the accent that we were a little south.
Well, you know.
Well, yeah. I get that comment a lot that I have accent. You may not.
Well, we're not from Georgia or.
Okay, we're not deep south.
No, we're not deep south.
Not Texas.
Yeah, South Texas. So anyway, welcome guys. We're here tonight to talk about how to make money online.
Yeah. Yes, you do, miss. He said. Hello, Ontario, Canada.
Awesome there's an accent.
Yeah,
Ontario,
there you go.
Canada. Yeah.
Hey, gray hat. Yeah, Ontario. I love to listen to people from Canada.
Oh yeah, they're so fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they love listening to us talk too.
Oh, I like to listen to you talk.
You bite you. Yeah, welcome in here, guys. Gosh, we're here tonight to kind of share with you kind of what we're up to, what's going on with us,
how we made this decision.
Yeah, and how it solved a big problem for us. Whether or not it'll solve your problem, well, who knows? Until you check it out, you won't know.
That's true.
For one thing, we want to be transparent with everybody and just tell you what it's done for us. We're not here to try to sell you anything.
Mrs. Queen.
If you find something that you think is interesting that could help solve your problem, then great. Then check it out and go for it.
Ask us your questions.
You bet.
Yeah. We want to help you figure out if yes or no is it for you.
Yeah, and I understand if you're skeptical about things online, you don't know us from Adam. I get that, and it's not. I was the biggest skeptic there ever was. So
yes, he was.
So for all you people out there, it's like I don't know about all this stuff. Well, I understand you're my people, so it doesn't bother me for you to be skeptical. But I will say, just have an open mind and check it out for yourself.
Right. And
that's what I did. I didn't, I didn't poo-poo them. I just said, I don't know. I'll just have to, wait and see and check it out for myself. And that's what we did. But anyway, about a year ago, our Amazon business, it kind of went south on us. And we knew, and the reason it did is because they raised all their fees and changed all their fee structures. And so after 5 years of being in the Amazon business, basically they took all the profit away that we were making.
Yeah.
So
it was super painful because we were both working in that business.
It was.
Let me skip
no, you're fine. You're fine. So
and we both lost our income at the same time. It was terrible.
So, we didn't really know what we were going to do. So all we knew is we had to pivot fast because, that was basically how I was making a living.
Right.
We've been in business. 8 different businesses. We've been business owners for our whole lives, whole adult lives anyway, since I was a child.
Since you were in diapers, you had a business. No. You were in the poopy business.
It feels like it. Ever since I was probably 21, I've been in my own business.
That's true,
so it's always been that way. For 39 years, we've been in 8 different businesses.
When we got married, he already had a business, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
No.
I had no idea.
So, being in business doesn't really scare us or taking risks or, something we're uncomfortable with. We're used to it.
Yes.
So,
that used to living uncomfortable.
Yeah. So at least we didn't have to overcome that, But I'll tell you what did freak me out though. After a year ago, when our Amazon business went south, and I had, we didn't have another business to buy right then, so I had to go get a job for the first time in my life.
Yeah, 60 years old. Well, 59 at the time. Yeah.
So
man.
Now that was scary. So because I'd never done that before. So the first time to ever work for somebody else was kind of interesting.
Yeah, anytime you're doing something new, it's
difficult. Yeah,
it's a challenge.
It stretches you.
Yeah, it stretches you. There you go. Yeah. That's the way to put it.
It does. But one thing that Amazon taught us was to be in our own online business. We loved the idea because it gave us the time freedom.
Oh, man,
it gave us location freedom, at least to a degree. And
hey, Heather.
And it gave us, all these, eyeballs on the internet could see our products and services that we were selling on Amazon.
We never had that before in any of our businesses.
No, it was always brick and mortar, had to buy advertising and all that. So one thing it taught us, and I'm not sorry we did the Amazon business because it was very good to us until it wasn't.
It taught us a lot.
It taught us a lot, and it taught us
the opportunity.
Yeah, that we wanted to be online for sure. So when I went to work, well, then her full-time job was to find us something, to get into, find us a business to buy.
Online.
So, she worked full-time. She took a course on how to evaluate online businesses and everything, because every business we'd ever bought and sold was, brick and mortar. We never bought and sold anything online. Except for Amazon, right. So we kind of, it's kind of a little bit different animal, because usually in the online space, a lot of times there's no physical products. So, you kind of have to evaluate things a little differently. And plus, it's a worldwide market out there. So, a lot of businesses it was looking at was in, foreign countries and all over the place. So she found one after 3 months searching. Yeah. She found one. And we both
checked all our boxes, except for the dadgum debt.
Yeah, we looked at, I don't know, hundreds of businesses, and this one checked all the boxes. It was online.
Not this one that we're in, but one we were looking at.
Yeah, and so the night before we were to close it, it was, I don't know, several $100,000 to buy this thing. And we went to the bank. We had all the money lined up and everything. And, I just get that gut feeling. It's like, I just don't think this is something we should do.
Right. We prayed about it over and over. And then we finally got that confirmation. Don't do it.
Yeah. And that was hard for me because I was all in, I wanted to do it.
Yes, we both did.
But I knew that, when you got that feeling, you ever had that gut feeling before? Put a Y in there if you ever had that gut feeling.
Never had that gut check.
I shouldn't do this, Well, that's kind of where we were at. So we chose not to do that and never looked back.
Chad said yes.
Good, Chad.
You know what it's like, Chad.
So, it's.
You got to pay attention to those, don't you?
You do, and I went back to work the next day and I was sad.
Yeah, we were pretty depressed because we thought that was our ticket.
Yeah,
we really did, because it had always worked for us before to buy a business.
Yeah, so tell them kind of what we found out after that.
And to get into debt, that was always our MO.
Yeah.
For the last 39 years, find something that checks all the boxes, and go into debt. Yeah, it always worked for us, but at 59, 60, it seemed like a really bad idea.
Yeah, it probably
getting
was.
into that kind of debt. So our old Amazon coach had come to us about 3 months prior to that. She said, guys, my business tanked too. She had a big business. I mean, her business was much bigger than ours because she was our coach. Mm-hmm. So she had a warehouse, she had employees, and she lost her business too because Amazon fees. And she said, well, I'm doing something new. I think you should check it out. She was brand new at the time. And she told us it was social media marketing, and we both went,
I said, what does that mean?
Wait, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but we don't want to do it.
It just sounded like some little, I don't know, rinky-dink thing that I didn't want to
be
involved.
Yeah, we thought it was not a real business. Yeah. We thought, oh, she's just doing some kind of thing.
Yeah.
If I called it that little thing, that's what I called it. So when we decided we weren't going into debt for that blog that we almost bought, I called her back. And Carl was not excited.
Yeah.
Carl was very skeptical, and he didn't want any. He was like, okay, Lori, oh dear. He just thought it was one of those things I was going to try again, because I've tried a lot of things. Anybody else out there tried some things online? Have you put your money down and tried some things online? Put a yes in the chat if that is you. Hi, Bart. Thanks for hopping in. You must be from Canada. Oh, no, David Bart. David Bart. Thanks for hopping in from Canada.
Yeah.
So she said, listen, Lori, yes, Chad, you've done it. Awesome. She said, listen, Lori, I called her. Hell yeah.
I hear you, Lee. Yeah.
So where was I? Were you listening to?
Yeah.
I don't think he was listening.
No, she said what she found out after 3 months.
After 3 months of being in the business, when I got back to her, she said, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you got back to me. She said, Lori, I made back all of my income from Amazon in that 3-month time period. She started making her same monthly income in this business. Okay, I was a believer because she was our coach. She had never steered us wrong.
And we knew this.
She had helped us day in, day out to build our Amazon business. So she wasn't steering us wrong.
Yeah.
So we felt like idiots.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, Kamotso. Thanks for hopping in.
It kind of wounded my pride a little bit, because
because we were wrong.
We were wrong. She was right.
She's younger, way younger than us.
Yeah. So anyway, go ahead.
So anyway, that's what she told us. She said, yes, I made back my Amazon income. And so we said, okay, we'll check it out. And I was fired up. I was a believer.
I was not.
The skeptic was not. The skeptic was still wearing his skeptic hat.
And here's the deal, guys. I mean, I didn't want to do another startup. We had done startup businesses before, not just in, on online, but I'm talking about just startups in general. We've done it. And I just didn't want that learning curve and do all that because, it takes too long to get up to speed and make money.
Right.
So we wanted a business that was already going.
That's why we were looking at the ones that were already going, the blogs that were already going.
But, after she kind of told me a little bit about this, it took me a while to get my head around it. But basically, it's digital marketing business. And I'm saying, okay, so what does that mean? As well, it's through the Legacy Builders program. I said, okay, that still doesn't tell me anything. How does it work? Well, here's the way it works. It's really simple. It comes with 4 digital products, pre-made, ready to resell for you. And once you buy the program, we bought the $900 program, and it come with 4 digital products involved in that, and you have the master resale rights to those 4 products.
Yes.
I said, okay. So what do these products do? She said, well, they teach people how to be in their own online business. I said, okay, what kind of business? Well, it teaches them how to be in the digital marketing business, tells them how to market products and service on social media and all the different platforms out there. I said, okay, so what are we doing? Well,
it was a little fuzzy in here.
So basically, you buy the program and it teaches you how to be in business for yourself online and how to market products and services online. And you also have the master resale rights to sell that same program to anybody else that's looking for to be in the online business. So that's it in a nutshell. So basically, it came like with the keys and the 4 ready-made products that you get the master resale rights to, and you can sell them over and over again and treat them as if they're yours. They're ready to go. And so you can start making money immediately. So I like that part. I really did like that.
It didn't feel like a true startup then.
Right.
It is a startup business,
is.
But it didn't feel like you're starting at zero.
I mean, I knew that we didn't have to go to school and learn stuff for 8 months before we ever had a chance to even start our business and hopefully make a profit,
Yeah, we've been down the road
on that. Yeah. So I like the idea that it come with ready-made products that we could resell. But in addition to that, after really checking it out, we went to our website. And by the way, if you want to check it out for yourself, all you have to do is click that link in our bio.
yourboomerlegacy.com.
Put your best email in there, and then you can 5-minute video from our founder, and then you can go down and check out all the products and what all's involved.
Go all the way through the website.
Yeah, it doesn't cost
anything.
Check
it out.
And that's all I want you to do tonight anyway. Just check it out for yourself and make your own decision.
Right. Education is power for sure in this instance, for sure.
But what really got me was, not only does it come with those 4 ready-made products, because for me, being an 8-time business owner, I wanted to make sure that it had staying power. I didn't want it to be a flash in the pan, and next year I have to go find something else to do.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen again.
The thing is it also teaches you how to develop your own digital product or physical products, whichever one you have or want to do. It teaches you how to do that and market those through social media platforms.
Right.
Well, now I was really excited because I knew what that meant. What that means is that you can develop as many income streams as you want. Okay. It's up to you. It's your business. Okay.
That's a lot of longevity
That's right there. So you can be little or you can be big. I mean, it's your own business. I mean, you can have 10 income streams. It comes with 4, but you can develop more. And so that really appealed to us. The $900 product, which actually teaches people how to develop those products and how to bring them to market, is taught in that $900 program. So, and that's something we've been working on for years.
Yes.
To try to figure out how to do that. And Lori, you can kind of tell them about what that looks like. I mean, because what we're trying to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm a speaker in my other life, and I wrote a book, and I teach on that subject. How to get along better with others, how to understand yourself better, build stronger teams, those kinds of things. and travel across the U.S. and speak on that topic. And I always say, 500 people in the audience, 200 people, whatever it is, I just say, dadgummit, I wish there was some way to get this information out to more people. So we decided to put it online. Well, I tried, but there's so much tech in that. In every course I took, there was so much tech, and they never taught me how to market. Never. So even if I had the package, even if I had the whole thing figured out, the course figured out, there was never any direction on how to get the word out.
Right.
So,
how to market.
So this was it. This checked that box for us.
Yes.
Teaches you both.
So it was just like, gosh, this is exactly what we've been looking for. I mean, she's been working on this for off and on for the last 10 years.
Yes. I've been speaking for 20 and then just started really trying to figure out how to get it online at 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Because,
hey there.
we knew that was the way. And
awesome to have you.
And the great thing about this is, it comes with the email sequence and the sales funnel and everything that we tried to recreate.
Yes.
It comes with this business. When you buy the $900 product or the $600 product, it comes with that whole system. So that has all the automations, all the email, and has the website, it has all those things, how to hook up your bank account to your pay program. And I know that this is not like rocket science here, but for us it was. It was. So
it might as well have been rocket science.
If you guys are super techie, well, it's probably not that big a deal to you, but for us, it was a big deal. So, it was a godsend for us.
Yes, it
truly was, because it's something we've always wanted to try to figure out how to do that. So in the meantime, that's what we're doing, is we're selling these 4 digital products that comes with this business. And I might say too that this took me a while to figure out, is it comes 100% profit for those digital products. Well, what does that mean?
For us, that was difficult because we've been in business our whole lives, basically, and we've never been able to make 100% profit. There was always 100% of the time there was costs involved.
Yes.
Monthly costs.
There was always rent to pay, or product or materials to buy, or employees to pay, or
all the things,
advertising to pay, or whatever. Yes. And in this business, there is no, monthly fees. And that's something that was a big surprise. I was super skeptical about that, is because a lot of things we've ever done, you buy a program or something and you get involved in it, and then, for I don't know how much ever they charge you at first, and said, well, but if you really want to know how to do it, it's going to cost you another, $3,000 to really get involved in this thing. Well, I'm telling you, people, after 5.5 months being in this business, nobody's ever sent me another deal and saying, well, you got to do this now, you have to do this now, or a monthly fee or anything else. We're basically, for under $1,000, we were in our own online business with the opportunity to develop a 6-figure income. Okay. So I was in. The thing I didn't, but it wasn't the money, to get involved. Here's the question I had for me was, will it work for me?
Yeah.
That was the real question I had. Before
we've never been on TikTok.
We had
been on YouTube.
We didn't have a following.
No.
I mean, we didn't know how to do any of this stuff.
We were true beginners.
We really were
true beginners.
So it took us a little while, to figure everything out. And, we really had to train a lot, because, you guys are already ahead of us because you're on TikTok. So, or you're on YouTube. We weren't on either. So it was a learning curve. But the thing is our reason was big enough, because online space is where we'd always dreamed of being.
Right. Because
we knew the power of what's happening online. Do you guys know that there's over 5 billion people scrolling through social media platforms every day?
Every day.
Every day.
That's a tremendous number of eyeballs.
That's way more eyeballs than we got in Podunk City, Oklahoma, where there's like 2,500 people live here.
For our magazine, where we had a print magazine that we used to own, and we would send it out to 25,000 people, and we thought that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, there's
5 billion.
5 billion people scrolling on here. I mean, it's worldwide. We have people on here from New Zealand. We have people on here from
Bora Bora and Ireland.
Yeah, all over the world.
Africa,
Jamaica,
of course, Canada.
Yeah. So I mean, it works anywhere, because it's a worldwide, thing. If You can do this anywhere.
Because the internet is powerful.
It really is.
Social media marketing is powerful.
But here's the thing, at our age, we just didn't think we could get our piece of the pie.
We are too old for this.
Because we knew people, like we were camping down in South Texas here. I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago for a month, and these people that were right across the way from us, they were probably 30.
They're in their 30s.
Yeah, and they both worked from their camper, and so we went to dinner with them. We got to know them. I tell you what, I was envious of them.
They were leading a life now.
They really were. I mean, they had a dream life that I wanted.
Yes,
that's exactly what we wanted. We
had to go home and go to work.
Yeah, we wanted a business that we could take anywhere. That give us the time freedom and gave us the money and everything that we could work from anywhere.
Right.
And to us, that was like the ultimate retirement kind of deal for us.
We have our phone. We are in business. We have phone and internet service.
Yeah.
And social media. Then we're in business.
Yeah. So. I mean, we just didn't know how to do it. We did not know how to do it.
Gosh, no.
We could see it, and we understood that people were making a lot of money out here online. I mean, you think, well, yeah, but I don't understand how it works. Well, here's the deal. It's supposed to be over $1 trillion business. Social media marketing is because all goods and services are being done online now. I mean, if you don't believe that, just look at Amazon. I mean, it's one of the biggest companies in the world. We can even buy our groceries online now.
We always said we would never do that.
Yeah.
Here we
are. I mean, it's just everything. That you want to do. Our son, if he can't get it on Amazon, well, he just doesn't even want it.
He's like, I don't need it.
He's like, I'm not going to the store to get that. Forget it. So there you go. I mean, that is the world we live in today. So it's a powerful thing. If you have a product that's in demand that people want, and you know how to market it, think about it. Connect all those dots. Right. If you have all those skills in place, there's no way you can lose.
And that's what we're learning here. We're learning skills.
That's exactly right.
That is, if you can learn a skill, if you can learn step by step a new skill, then you can do this business.
Yeah. You might say, well, I don't want to sell courses. Well, that's fine. You don't ever have to sell any of these courses. Nope. If you have your own online product or digital marketing product or physical product, those lady on here, make those tumblers that you insulated cups.
Decorative, yeah.
And she was, this business would work great for that because she could learn the skills to promote her product through social media and hook it into the system and sell them online. I mean, what a great deal. And she can do that for free. She doesn't have to have a Shopify store. She doesn't have to have any of those things. She can do it right here through this system.
And one of our coaches, she used her skills that she learned here, social media marketing, to increase the sales for her boss that she was working for. Mm-hmm. So 30%. Yep. She added to their line 30% by using these digital marketing skills. So they can be used on anything. She worked for an entertainment farm.
Yeah. So, whatever your skill is that you want to bring to market, this program will teach you and show you how to market that on social media platforms. That's really what we're doing here. It is what we're doing here. It comes with these 4 prepackaged, but trust me, it's the tip of the iceberg, guys. Yes. There's some people that's all they ever do, but there's a lot of really successful people. Not only do they promote those 4 digital products that we have for sale as we have the master resale rights on, but they've also developed other products that they're bringing to market, and they're using the same platform and the same skills that they learned through this program to do that.
And then our mentor is updating our skills all the time and introducing us to new ways and new ideas and new opportunities. Maybe they're not new, but they're new to us. Mm-hmm. Opportunities to branch out and have more streams of income. Yeah. So it's ever changing, and she's keeping us abreast of all the changes.
I'm not saying this is the best or the only. I'm sure that
we don't know.
There's a million.
We just love this one.
There's a million possibilities out there. This may not be for you at all, and that's fine. But for us, it checked all the boxes.
Yes, and for those of you, if you have to skedaddle, we skedaddle. That's such an Oklahoma word.
It is. Those Canadians are loving that.
If you have to go, then hop up there, hit that follow button, go over to the link in our bio, yourboomerlegacy.com. put in your best email, and that's the best way to get information
It is.
from us, so that you stay safe, because we do have clones.
Well,
So
we got clones. I didn't know
Oh,
what that meant.
Chad wants to know if we've been to the WinStar. Yes,
Yes, we have.
Yes, we
Yeah,
have.
Yeah, we've been there.
down there on the Texas line.
I think I spent $20.
Yeah, we're not big
Oh,
gamblers.
we ate there.
We ate there, yeah.
we ate.
And we walked it because it was
It was
it's
pretty
quite the
incredible.
spectacle. We
Yeah.
haven't been in years though.
No,
we
we
drive
haven't.
right by there when we're headed down to South Padre or Galveston.
Hey, Cindy, good to see you.
He's-
Welcome from Canada.
Evidently, are you from Texas, Chad?
No.
Or from Oklahoma, maybe? Oh, Fort
Fort
Worth.
Worth. Oh, you're just
Okay.
down the road.
Just down the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah.
We're
So-
on Route 66 here,
Yeah,
so you're right in the middle of the state.
So guys, it's it doesn't cost anything to check it out. Check it out for yourself and see if it's, checks your boxes and can solve your problem. My biggest problem that we have, or our problem is, I have to go to the job, and it's 11 hours a day.
11 hours a day.
Time I leave home, time I get home, it's 11 hours a day. Well, that doesn't leave a lot of extra time to do anything. It sure don't, afford us to travel. I don't dislike my job. It's just that, I want my time back.
Right. Does anybody
You know,
relate with that? Put a Y in the chat if that's where you're at. If you
you know.
just want your time back, you just want to be in control of your own time again.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
It's definitely for us, because, you work your whole life, 40, 50 years, so you can
Yes.
retire and go do what you want to do. And, working 11 hours a day was not in our plan.
No.
Uh,
But our business tanked,
yeah.
so
So we did what we had
we
to
had
do.
to pivot.
We're used to working. I don't mind
Yeah.
working. It's just, I just like to be in control of what we do and when we
Right.
do it and all those kinds of things. So
Because there's work involved in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
business. It's not get rich quick.
I never tell anybody it's a get
No.
rich quick thing. I mean, can you make a lot of money fast? Sure you can.
Yes.
It took us a while because we had a lot of skills to learn.
Because we're old.
Yeah, we're old. We didn't have a following. We didn't have TikTok. We
No.
didn't have YouTube. We didn't have all that stuff. We started from, I'd say, less than zero, guys.
Yes.
You guys
I
are
would say
already
you're right.
you guys are already ahead of us just being on these two platforms because
Yes.
we were on neither.
No.
So it was really a complete pivot and change for us,
Yes.
a complete learning
New
curve.
territory for sure.
And was we nervous about it? Not really, because once we got bought our program and got involved in it and looked at it, it was like paint by numbers. It was just you do this, then you do this, then you do this, then you do this. Well, I'm stuck. I don't know how to do that. Well, you raise your hand in the community, and there's thousands of people out there just wanting to help you. It doesn't cost anything extra, and they'll help you. And then tell you, okay, well, do this and do that, and help you get unstuck. So it's just been a great ride. I mean, our old Amazon coach that told us about this business. I think you talked to her once.
Just one time.
That was right in the beginning, and we haven't talked to her since because the training's that good, guys. We just plugged in and went to work. And of course, that's all we know. Every business we ever bought, and
We had to figure it out.
we just jumped in there and
Yeah.
figured it out, and
Listen to whoever went before us.
yeah, we just failed till we got it right. We did.
That's a really good way to put
It
it.
is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just how it works, But we don't mind doing the work, So it took us a while. It probably took us, I don't know, 2 or 3
Oh, it
months
took a few months. Yeah.
for us to
it did.
to actually start selling programs
Yes.
and having sales. But here's the deal, guys. You make one sale, basically you got all your money back and you're in the black.
Right.
And I'd never been in a business that good.
No.
So
And I will say, he said we weren't scared. Well, I was scared when it was time to go on to TikTok and go live.
she was.
Oh my goodness. Because I have a tendency to yammer on.
Yeah,
So he said, yeah.
yeah, it's true.
Well, maybe you do too, sir.
I do.
So yeah, when I first went live, I was just like, okay, nothing to see here. Keep going, keep scrolling, don't look. So
Yeah.
I mean, I was just pushing buttons and trying to figure it out, and nobody cared. Nobody cared.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody knows you on here or
That's
anything, so who cares?
Uh,
We are what you see here is who we really
this
are.
is it. Yeah,
And,
it's like you're at the table with
Yes.
us.
and that's that's what this program teaches you. Is it teaches you how to be you. And
Which is strange that we have to learn
Yeah.
that, but we do. When this camera comes on, you got to learn to be you.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's called attraction marketing. People people want to be in business that people that they're comfortable with, and
Right.
how,
They
who
relate
who
to.
they relate to,
Yeah.
and they have a certain amount of trust with them, and that's who they want to be in business with or want to buy from. Just like if you went to some store and the guy was just really ratty, well, you're probably not going to buy from that
No.
guy. You probably
They move on.
spend more money on the guy down the road that's real.
Nice. Yeah.
I'd much rather do business with somebody
Oh,
that was
yeah.
real with me, that I related to. So, that's what this whole program teaches you, and it teaches you how to stop the scroll. And if you go over there and follow us, you'll see some crazy videos we do. And it's like, well, that's not me. Well, that's just us. We're just goofy. We have a good time.
Yeah.
Uh,
We're just making each other laugh
Yeah.
a lot.
we do. we have more fun than y'all do. I promise you.
I promise you.
We
Yeah.
have a good time building this business. But why don't you tell them kind of, what's your hour, what's your day look like?
Okay. I always create every day. I make 3 videos a day. The first one is about 2 minutes long, another one that's about a minute long, and one that's 7 to 15 seconds.
Mhm.
And it's just learning to do those skills. And all I did was plug into the training. It was step by step. Do this, do that, do this. And that's how I learned how to do it. I learned how to edit videos because I didn't know that, but I have to do that because I talk too much. So I have to edit a lot of things out of my videos. So I'm going to say that takes 45 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe. And then I answer questions underneath my videos. I'll get questions, or even on email, I'll get questions. That takes about 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I train every day and make sure that I'm plugging in so that I know what's happening next, and so that I can plug the people that have purchased from us. I want to help them stay plugged in. So I stay abreast of everything so that I can help those who are bringing along with us, because we want to be good leaders.
Yeah.
And then we go live when Carl gets home.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an extra hour there. I wait for him to get home to go live because he loves it too. He loves going live.
I do.
So I wait for him to get home so we can do this.
Yeah. Here's the deal, guys. I mean, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself.
Right.
We don't, there's no upline, downline, or anything like that. It's your business. You can build as big or small as you want. We choose to help people because that's just who we are.
Yeah.
We want to see them successful as well. And one thing that we wanted to do is we wanted to prove that the whole system really did work. So we didn't have a warm market. We just did it organically, exactly what they said to do, just to perfect strangers out here. Because, if we couldn't do it, then how could I promote something that didn't work?
Right.
And so that was important to me. That's why when I got on here, first thing I told you, I want to be transparent with you because, otherwise it's not going to work for anybody, if it's not real. And for us, I can say wholeheartedly that it has worked for us.
Right.
And we did it exactly the way they said it. We didn't have to buy any extra things or anything else. We just followed the system. And we keep doing it every day, and we do it consistently every single day. And
Which
that's
I
what we do.
believe probably that all of anybody on here who's working every day, you have that consistency down. You have that commitment down.
Yeah.
Because you're doing it already.
Yeah. If and you can probably go on there and you find, well, this says it's a scam. It says it's this. Well, hey, if you don't do the work, it won't work. So, it's just like your job. If you don't show up to work, well, they're not going to pay you.
What's that little saying you always say?
You work not, you have not.
You work not, you have not. There
That's
you
right.
go.
You work not, you have not. That's the truth. You have to do
You gotta do the work.
You got to do the work, or it won't work.
Yes.
That's very, very true. But we have found we persistently, we're trained and we're doing the work over and over again. And pretty soon the ball starts rolling. You start gaining momentum.
Yeah,
and
you start
working.
feeling that momentum come underneath you.
Yeah. It took a while.
Incredible.
But it was great. And it's really gratifying to see something come from nothing to create something.
It is.
To create all the following and create, more people that is involved with you, and you help other people become successful, and it's just a fun thing.
It is.
It's been a life-changing experience for us. Just like I said, on my promo there, when was going to go live, something that's just really changed our life, because it really has. It's changed our life. And we're making money doing it, and it's getting our time back. Our goal is to bring me home from that job
this year.
so that we have our time back.
Yep.
And so, that's why we got, that's why we wanted our own business to start with. And so if that checks your box, and I invite you to check it out and see if it's for you or not. Any questions out there for us? Well, kind of what is it? What's it cost?
If you have any questions, just put them in the chat. I'll keep up with them here.
Yeah. Here's the program that you get. The MRR stands for Master Resale Rights. Okay. And you get 100% profit on everything that you sell because you have the master resale rights. Once you buy a program, it's yours, and you can sell it over and over and over again. You don't have to do anything to it or anything. The only other cost you're going to have is a $29 one-time fee for your website, and then you'll have to pay GoDaddy, I don't know,
I think mine was $48. I think
$30 or $40, some number
for the year.
For your domain and your website, and
your
somebody,
website hosting.
Somebody has to host it. It doesn't have to be GoDaddy. I imagine any other.
Well, GoDaddy is our training is it helps with. It has GoDaddy as the go-to.
Okay.
So
that's
we prefer GoDaddy.
So you figure the website and the GoDaddy fee that the GoDaddy charges you. Plus, we bought the $900 pro, so it was right under $1,000, or right at $1,000 total is what it cost us to become involved in this business.
We have payments.
Yeah, we have payment programs on each program. So, okay, what's the different programs? Well, the $100 program is very basic, of course. Yeah. Basically, it's a copy and paste kind of deal to help build your YouTube channel
and your email list.
Yeah, and then the 300 just a step up from that, and the 600 it teaches you more about the
how to build your brand and how to go live.
Yeah, it keeps building on one another. And the 900, of course, that's the one we're most familiar with because it basically comes with the skills, teaches you the skills of how to bring your own products to market as well.
All the skills, yeah.
And the thing about it is you buy the $900 product, you get the other 3 with it. If you bought the $600 product, you get the other 2 below it. If you buy the 300, you get the 300 and the 100.
Oh, so I could be Vanna White.
You could. That's right. You missed your calling. So anyway, so that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, that's how the whole thing works. And I know it's difficult to get your mind around that. Well, how can something for so little make so much money? Well,
it's 100% profit.
It's 100% profit, and
on a high ticket item.
If you sell one program a day, one $900 program a day, that's over $300,000 a year. So I mean, you see the potential, and there's people in this business that are doing that. A lot of people doing that, and more. So I would have been happy with half that for sure, or even a third of that. I mean, if you could create basically a 2 hour, 2-3 hour workday and make 6 figures a year, well, that's the kind of program that I was looking for.
And the reason it can be 2 hours is automations. But we got a question here.
Mm-hmm.
Are you from Arkansas, or maybe that's his name? But no, we're from Oklahoma.
We're from Oklahoma. I don't know if to take that a compliment or not. Just kidding. We've got some really good Arkansas friends.
Yes, we do. So anyway, because of automation makes a few hour work day possible. I don't call it 2 hour work day because I'm not down to 2 hours yet. And I want you to know that it takes longer than that in the beginning because you're doing training.
Right.
So you're learning your skills. So I want to be transparent again about that.
Absolutely.
So anyway, but it does fit in the pockets of your day, which is super helpful because you may not have 2 hours together or 3 hours together. You can learn the skills and do the steps in the small pockets of your day.
Right.
So, what was I going to tell? Oh, the automations, the email automations. Gosh, guys, when you get rolling, when you start promoting on social media, you're going to get hundreds of people in your funnel. Hundreds of people are going to put their email in and want information from you. If you had to follow up with all those people, guys, that's just another full-time job. You don't want to have to do that.
No.
The automations do that for you and keep up with those people day after day after day I believe it's for 13 days that we have, that those email automations will go out and keep promoting to your potential customer.
Right.
And that is part of the sales funnel. It's all pre-written for you. You don't have to do it yourself. All those emails are pre-written.
I don't have to write emails?
No, we don't want him writing emails.
No, you don't.
No. He would just write. He'd be like, get in the dang thing.
What are you doing? Get off the fence. I don't know.
So anyway, those are all pre-done for you, and also the payment portal. You don't have to call people to get their credit card. It's all automated, and it goes straight into your bank account. So,
Yeah, I mean, like the other day, we got a sale. I mean, it was
Yep.
she was unloading groceries and bloop, come up, another $900 sale. So I mean, it's just that's what happens.
that's what happens.
It's automated. That's pretty dang cool, guys.
Yes.
Pretty dang cool.
I wasn't, calling somebody and trying to find out if the check was in the mail, because that's what we used to have to do all the time in our brick and mortar business.
Or we're not chasing people down. I mean, we just say, hey, if it's for you, great. If not, then just
no problem.
opt out. It's no big deal. And that's the thing, once you get into our email system, if you decide to do something else or something different, that's okay.
Or if it's just not for you,
just opt out, and I'm not going to call you, DM you, or any of those things.
Yes.
Email. I'm not going to chase you down because if you're not sold out to it and believe in it, it's not going to work for you anyway. Right. So that's the bottom line.
Right.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City. Yeah, we're fairly close to Oklahoma City. Are you from Oklahoma City as well?
Yeah. That's just down the road.
Yeah.
Not very far.
Not very far at all.
Yeah, I got to go there tomorrow, in fact. So there you go. So yeah, any other questions for us, guys? We kind of covered a lot of ground. Yeah. Like I said, we probably did a poor job on, especially if you just jumped in the middle, and I get that. Just hop over there, hit that link in our bio, and follow us, and then put your best email in there, and you can watch this 5-minute video from our founder and mentor, and she explains it much better.
Yeah.
And then you can go on down to our website. You can look at each product.
Look at all of it.
Look at all yourself. I mean, it's just like buying a car. I mean, look under the hood and see if it's something that you think you'd want to do.
Thank you for that follow, Angela.
And if it's for you, great. If not, just flush it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't for us for 3 months because we just thought it was a little thing, and it wasn't really going to do anything for us. So, but
we sat and watched. We did nothing. We sat on it.
But after old Amazon coach told us, hey, I'm replacing my income with it. Well, she had my attention because I knew what kind of income she made.
Right.
It was a lot bigger than us because we'd sold over well over $1 million through Amazon. So, and she was much bigger than us. So she had
clarify,
employees.
you don't get to keep that.
Oh no. There's those expenses I was talking about.
All of those expenses.
You had a lot of expenses. So, but we made good money, and it gave us the time and everything to do that with. So. We wanted to get back to that, and so that's why we're building this business, guys.
You got to get Carl home from that job.
Yep. And
I need him here so we can go travel.
Yeah, if your reason's big enough, then you'll do something about it. If not, then But I encourage you, whether this business is for you or not, do whatever you got to do to make change in your life so you can take you where you want to go, because life's short, guys.
It's gone by so fast.
It has. I mean,
we're 59 and 60, and we don't know how that happened.
I don't know. I still feel like I'm, 25 in my head, but my body tells me different sometimes.
Right.
But it's just an incredible journey to be in your own business. I love it. Of course, I mean, we've done it for 40 years, so we know what it can do. It's a fun time.
We know the power of being in your own business because you have control.
Yeah.
You have so much more control than you do when you have a 9-to-5 job or you're working for someone else.
Yeah.
And we miss that control.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with working day.
Oh, no.
I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy the people I work with and everything, but the thing is just, I don't have the kind of control that I'm used to having.
Right.
And it's a big piece of it, guys. I mean, tomorrow I got to go to the city. I had to tell them I was going to be gone. But before, I didn't have to do anything. I just get in the car and go, because we had, management people and all that kind of stuff watching our business. So it's really different for us. But we want to get back to that. We want to get back in control of our own destiny. And if that checks your box, and check this business out, it might be for you. Might be for you. Any other questions, guys? We're going to hop off here if nobody else has got any questions for us. We, like I said, we went through the whole thing, and if you jumped in here in the middle, well, like I said, just click that link in our bio.
Yourboomerlegacy.com.
Yeah, yourboomerlegacy.com. Make sure you follow us from here, because we don't want you to get you hooked up with one of our clones or whatever. And I'm a little bit proud of that, because it kind of built my pride a little bit that somebody wanted to be like us.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
You know,
So yeah, one of our potential customers got scammed out of $500
She did.
because they went to a different. They accidentally got into the clones funnel instead of ours.
Yeah.
So the best way is to hop up here, follow us, then go over to the LINK in our bio, yourboomerlegacy.com.
Yeah.
So 757 area code.
No. In Oklahoma, there's only 918, 405, and 518. That's
Right.
the only 3 area codes in the
That's
state of
the three,
Oklahoma.
yeah.
So there you go.
Anybody else have any
Any
questions?
questions? Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna hop off here, and we'll be here probably about around the same time tomorrow. So we really enjoyed visiting with everybody,
Yes.
and like I said, just check it out for yourself. And if you still got more questions after that, well, just drop us an email in there, and we'll answer you. Okay.
Yes, we will.
So we'll see you on the other side.
Y'all have a fantastic night.
Good night, guys.
Hey, Jim. We're just headed out, Jim.
See you, Jim.